You can now start the second method of finding the satellite with an inclinometer and the beeper. Verify that the two elevation locking nuts are loose. Ensure with an inclinometer that the antenna is exactly at the elevation indicated by the KA sat finder, which in this case is at 32 degrees. You now hear a heartbeat tone. Swing the antenna slowly from right to left until you hear an ambulance tone, which indicates carrier found. You'll then hear the lock tone. At this point, lock off the mast clamps, ensuring that you hear the lock tone at all times. The fine pointing of the antenna is the same procedure whether you found the satellite with either the KU pointing tool or the beeper and inclinometer. The first stage is the azimuth fine adjust. You verify that the two azimuth locking nuts are loose. You must pass the maximum signal level in both directions to allow the modem to measure the maximum signal to noise ratio. You now turn the fine pointing azimuth mechanism in one direction until you hear the tone drop. At this point, you reverse the direction and pass the maximum signal level until you hear the tone drop a second time. Now you reverse the direction and turn until you hear the continuous tone. Now lock off the two azimuth locking nuts. Now you adjust the elevation fine adjust. First, you verify that the two locking nuts are loose. The procedure is the same as with the azimuth adjustment. You first adjust one way, passing the maximum, until you hear the tone drop. Now reverse the direction. When the tone drops again, you come back until you hear a continuous tone. Lock off the elevation locking nuts. To test if the antenna is correctly pointed, you should now perform the pointing test. Carefully, without deforming the antenna, pull and push on the left, right, and top outer edges. When you release the antenna, it should go back to the continuous tone.